Good morning. Welcome to an Animal Kingdom day. I cannot believe that we have been here for almost a week and have not stepped foot into Animal Kingdom. I can't believe that at all. We did have 2 park pass reservations when we first got here, but didn't do any parks instead. So now we are finally going to head into Animal Kingdom. I'm very happy and excited about that. If you're new here, my name's Ivy. I'm a Disneyland local that loves traveling to Disney World and taking you guys along with us on our adventures. So this morning I picked up banana bread from the Riviera yesterday. Ooh. Ooh. I just heated it up in the microwave a little bit because there is dark chocolate chips in it. I figured I would start my morning with a cup of tea and some nice chocolatey banana bread. Look at this. So good. We picked it up at Primo Piatto, and I do believe that in the mornings they have it in La Petite Cafe upstairs. I just gave AJ a bite. It is good. It is January 10th and Christmas in the lodge is over. I'm kind of sad about it. I'm not gonna lie. It may not be Christmas at the lodge, but it is Christmas in the theme park still. In my dreams, that means the Merry Menagerie is still out, but I won't give my hopes up. Look at how cute these are. Oh my gosh. I love the Mickey mosaics. Of course, the characters. Oh my gosh, look at Louie. Oh, the Eeyore rocking horse. Can I have this? It's currently 8:26. The park opens in 4 minutes, and we are in this long queue to then spread to get to the ticket taps.
Okay. What would you like?
It is currently the mad rush to Pandora for everyone. Today we're not going that way. We're gonna go queue for the safari. The safari doesn't open until 9. And now here's the moment we all wait for.
Good morning.
And all is right in the world again. Sunrise moments with the Tree of Life. Nothing truly gets better. How did it take us a week to get in this park? Now I'm questioning all of my life decisions. Since it is still Christmas, all of the lanterns are still up. Oh, I love these so much. I love them enough that I have bought some of these lanterns off of Etsy for my office. Here is your early morning rush to Flight of Passage. We did that last trip. Luckily, this trip, we are going to take the path less traveled. Now for our favorite part of the land. Welcome to Harambe. We've ventured to East Africa today. Somehow has some views of Mount Everest. But this part of the land, early in the morning without people, or late at night without people, anytime without people, is really when it's its best. We are going to head into Kilimanjaro Safaris. The attraction opens at 9, and it is currently 8:42, so it's similar to like waiting 20 minutes standby. But we love a first thing in the morning safari, and we did buy Genie Plus today to get another safari for $9.05.
Last night they sound awarded.
As we say here in Harambe, to a day, that means let's go.
After the safari, we popped out to see if the gorillas were out. We have a couple male gorillas here eating their breakfast. Looks like one is pondering the meaning of life. I understand. We had a wonderful safari. I love going first thing in the morning when they're putting out food for all of the animals. Sometimes it's a double-edged sword because like in the cheetah habitat, they were still putting the food out for the morning, so the cheetahs weren't out. So sometimes you can almost be a hair too early, but all in all, mostly everyone was out, everyone was active, eating, moving around. The baby rhino is not much of a baby anymore, so that's one of my favorite things about coming here and learning about the animals that are born and seeing them when they're little. And I really feel like we grow up with some of them. Like the mandrills, there was a baby named Ivy, and she's not little anymore either. So it's fun seeing them, watching them grow, and I feel like it's like watching my family. We stopped in Creature Comforts, and there is no shortage of Starbucks cups in here today. We have the iridescent, we have the polka dot. It's still Christmas. There is silver, there is gold, there is golden black, and there is matte black. And most of these are all 50 bucks. So when at Creature Comforts, I like to get a flat white because it helps. The Cotton Top Tamarind. So here you go. To show your support for nature's flat white, try our flat white. A portion of the proceeds will go to Disney's Conservation Fund to help protect the cotton top tamarins and the habitats in which they live. So directly across from Creature Comforts is the cotton top tamarind habitat. So we're taking some time to enjoy our coffee, enjoy the slow morning. We have about a half an hour to still redeem our lightning lane for our next safari. So we decided to come back and view the Tree of Life. We are headed back into a safari through the lightning lane this time.
Well, your wait time to a minute. Once again, please keep your group together.
Is this anybody's first safari ever? Raise your hand high in the air if it's your very first. Hi, welcome aboard. And welcome back, everybody else. Our very first stop here today is going to be in the Little Itiri Forest, home to nature's shyest creatures. The okapi is wearing some zebra pants, but it's actually related to the giraffe. for its facial structure and very long prehensile tongue. Coming up on your left, you're going to see two different antelope species. So there's orange antelope up in the corner here called bongos. And they've got very heavy horns that lean backwards, helping them to glide through the dense vegetation. The three tan antelope there are female greater kudu. Hippos usually stay in the water all day long to keep themselves from overheating. They can stay completely underwater for over 8 minutes at a time. See hippos together in a group like that, they're called a bloat, and you can see a couple more down below right here. Everybody's enjoying this nice weather, including the crocodiles coming up on your left here too. Now the Nile crocodile will grow between 18 and 20 feet in length. On your left, we're going to be approaching a den coming up over here. Now I believe probably hanging out on the other side of this den, we might see African wild dogs over here. Yeah, they're laying down. You can see them in this patch of sun just up past the den over here. Now, African wild dogs are not hyena. Though they look similar to hyena, they are not related. African wild dogs are very successful hunters. They work together as a pack and take down their prey by tiring them out. Giraffe, of course, are the tallest land mammals. They are going to tower 18 to 20 feet tall. Whenever a baby giraffe is born, it'll stand about 6 feet tall. Within its very first hour of life, it is already standing up and walking around. Up ahead of us, we can see lots of giraffe over here. Again, Maasai giraffe with very messy and splotchy dark spots. Now, giraffe are only going to sleep for about 30 minutes a day. Just 30 minutes. They take that 30 minutes as quick 30-second power naps throughout the day. But wait for it, it gets weirder. Giraffe also sleep standing up and with their eyes open. So it sort of just looks like they're zoning out whenever they are, in fact, asleep. When they're not sleeping 30 minutes a day with their eyes open, they're going to be eating all day long, 20 hours a day. And I do see the girls up ahead of us, so we'll go get a closer look. As I was saying, these elephants have very sensitive skin, so they'll use just about anything they can find around them as natural sunscreen. They'll pick it up with their trunk and throw it onto their backs. Elephant habitats are being mined for coltan, which is a substance in your electronics. So by recycling your old electronics, you can help save the elephants in the bushes to your right. Those are white rhino, and we might see more of them up ahead. White rhino, you might be able to tell, are not white. They're gray. They get their name from the Afrikaans word weit, meaning wide, not white, but their wide set jaw. Alright, my friends, and with that, we are at the end of our safari here today. But whenever you go back home, even you can be a conservationist by reducing, reusing, recycling, preferably in that order.
Second safari, also good. It's interesting how different the safaris can be, even though they were both technically early in the morning. It just shows how every single one could be different. That's why I like going on more than one in a day. Also, the drivers were different, and our second driver told us way more facts about the animals, their habitat, ways you can help them. Our first driver told a lot of jokes, which, like, a laugh here and there is fine, but he spent more time telling jokes than talking about the animals. It's currently 10:30, and this is our standby line for the safari. Big yikes. So here we are at the entrance of Tusker House and the line for the safari. It is 10:35, and we are going to stand in line to rope drop Nomad Lounge. Now, if you haven't been to Nomad Lounge, it is just a nice, quaint, quiet place to eat along the water. You can watch the flotillas go by. They have delicious drinks, some small bites, and amazing gluten-free churros. To drink, I got the Zingiber Fizzy. It is a passion fruit puree, mint, simple syrup, lime, and topped with ginger beer. What did you get, AJ?
Well, I went different and I got the
Oh, let's get this in the sun because it's so pretty.
The green shimmering margarita. It's a Casamigos reposado with a little ancho-res chili liqueur, blue curacao, pineapple juice, lime juice, simple syrup. You know, like a little fruity with a little spice margarita.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Cheers. Ooh, it's like tart with the lime, a little bit of spice from that ginger beer. But that passion fruit's really sweet. I was a little nervous because I don't always love passion fruit. But this is really good. I think last time I got the Kiama Mama, which is just watermelon and Sprite, and that was a little too sweet. That's quite tasty. So here's some of the lounge specials for Nomad. We're gonna check out the Cuban sliders, and we're also gonna get the bread service that they have here, which shockingly we've never had. There are a few more items that are on the app, but always check out the sandwich board on the table too. We grab the bread service, and then it comes with a coconut curry, which I believe is that one, a guava sauce, and a ginger pear chutney. All right, it's gonna be a bread service kind of day. We got the Cuban frittata sliders. It's beef and pork patties with some crispy shoestring potatoes, and then the yucca fries. Oh, these little sliders. They're tiny, but they're soft. It's a beef and pork patty, and it is delicious. And then really the main reason to come to Nomad is their homemade churros. And they just switched the sauces, so it has a vanilla bean sauce and then a coffee sauce. These are basically fried sticks of butter rolled in cinnamon and sugar, so they're delicious. We had a nice sit down at Nomad, and this is like the pace that we like to Animal Kingdom. Some early morning safaris, rope drop Nomad, and typically from here we would go watch winged encounters and head out. Like for us, that's like the perfect Animal Kingdom day. We're gonna still do a few more things today, but we are going to head over to the Tree of Life to hit winged encounters. I believe it's every 15 minutes after the hour. It may be 20, but as long as you're lined up by 15 after, you're covered. So they have changed the Finding Nemo show, but we have not seen it yet, so we thought we would take a minute, sit in the air conditioning, and watch Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond.
It all started with a little clownfish named Nemo.
Take a look around you. The ocean's alive. In the big blue world, it's time for you to ride.
Snake the zones of the open sea.
Mr. Red!
I'm aboard, explorers! You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Really ready?
I don't think I'm ready.
We're ready to go.
My son! Please be safe!
First up, the drop-off.
The drop-off!
Our meeting has officially come to order. Let us all cite a pledge. Fish are friends.
Fish are friends.
Fish are friends,
Not fail. Sure we could raise you high, but we had self-control. We know that fish are friends, not food. Is this guy bothering you?
Oh, I don't remember. Were ya?
Oh, no. Do you guys want to get the picture?
Oh, pal, we're talking to the lady.
Go easy on him, fellas. He lost his son, Fabio. Nemo. Any of you heard of P. 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney?
Sydney!
Oh!
So we just got out of Finding Nemo. I remember watching the show before, but I feel like this version of it, because I thought they were telling it from Dory's point of view. They're telling it from the fish friends in the tank's point of view. And I feel like it's a little like sharper and shorter than it used to be. I loved it. It is a beautiful production. I can't believe that they do that multiple times a day. So I fully enjoyed myself. If you're looking for something to do that's quiet, you can sit down, enjoy some AC, I for sure recommend the Nemo stage show. Now, we did use a lightning lane just for our seating selection because we had Genie Plus to book. It's definitely not necessary. You can sit anywhere in that theater and most likely have a good seat. So don't waste a lightning lane selection on it if you have something else that you would rather book. While we were in there, we had a 4 p.m. Reservation for Mickey and Minnie, and I just kept refreshing the app and ended up getting a 1 to 2 p.m. Navi River journey. And so we're probably going to go into Pandora now and do that. It's about 1:35. The park feels real busy. And we decided to change our dinner reservations. We originally had Sanaa, and looking around on the app, a 4:45 Ohana was available, so we swapped for that as well. So we're gonna do an early dinner. That way, you know, we all have to pack our bags tonight. So early out for dinner, early return, early to pack. Now we know I'm not the biggest Christmas spirited person, but Christmas music in Animal Kingdom just hits different. I'm not even mad that it's still Christmas in Animal Kingdom. We're walking from Pandora over to Africa, and the line for Festival of Lion King goes all the way to the bridge to Pandora. I'm gonna say we are not gonna go see Festival of the Lion King. Also, that line for Festival of the Lion King, it is 2:05, and that line is for the 3 p.m. show. I love me some tumble monkeys, as you know, but not that much. So we came back to Africa specifically to go to Tamu Tamu Courtyard. If you know, you know. If you want to cry with me and grab a tissue, that's acceptable also. It is a great day. These guys are back. Now we popped into Island Mercantile, and there is a lot of Pandora, Avatar Way of Water merchandise. Also celebrating the anniversary of Pandora here. There's still a couple 50th items I've had my eye out for. This is part of the new collection, like the farewell to the 50th. Snag. I'll snag this one. Well, we rested in the hotel for a little bit and womp womp started packing. But we ended up switching our dining reservation from Sanaa to Ohana. So we just pulled up to the Polynesian resort. I have not been here since they've redone the front facade. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Like, talk about being transported into a magical Polynesian paradise with the Disney Springs bus. Oh, Polly. I have not been here for quite some time. Next door to Ohana is Kona Cafe. I have not been back here in a few years and they just did a remodel. It looks beautiful inside. Look at that. So we are headed to Ohana. It is a family style meal, all you care to enjoy. I believe it's $59 per adult. They are known for their noodles and pot stickers. We wore stretchy pants tonight. Yes, my friend. We just sat down at our table. We have a view of the Grand Floridian in the distance. Just beyond the water slide, you can see the top turrets of the castle. This would be a nice firework view tonight, but we will not be here that late. To start, we have our salad with the citrus vinaigrette, and then there is the coconut. Coconut? Is there pineapple?
I thought he said coconut pineapple bread.
Yeah. We're gonna go with the coconut pineapple bread and a honey butter. This is they trick you part of the meal to fill up on bread and salad before all the good stuff. Salad, cheers. That's pretty good salad dressing. Here's what everyone comes to Ohana for. The noodles, the pot stickers, the wings, the broccolini. No, that's just me. But these noodles, so good. I can smell them. They smell so good. Time for pot stickers. I mean, they do taste like Trader Joe's pot stickers. But they're still, I'd still eat 100 of them. Our proteins have hit the table. We have barbecue chicken with chimichurri, a pretty substantial bowl of peel and eat shrimp, and some teriyaki steak. Oh yeah. All right, the consensus. I actually think I liked the chicken the best.
See, I don't think that's a consensus. I think that's your opinion.
It's my consensus of the meal. The steak, I thought was just okay. I thought that last time too, though.
It was a little tough.
And you guys enjoyed the shrimp.
Shrimp was great.
Everyone loved the wings. Basically, this bowl is like the star, and then you get some proteins. I also have had a lot of noodles. Thank you. It is time for our coconut pineapple bread pudding with ice cream and salted caramel sauce. Oh, I'm full looking at it. I love these Honolulu Cookie Company cookies. I did not know you could buy them at the Poly, let alone with Mickey. Hello. They were so good. I loved picking them up in Hawaii. Literally ages.
They have the Honolulu cookies here.
We walked out from dinner and are headed on to a monorail. So we're gonna pass over the grounds for the new DVC building. All gonna be built right here. Now on your right you have your wedding pavilion and front where you go to plan your wedding. And now the DVC building in the popped on over to the Grand Floridian to show off the grand lobby and all that it has to offer. Look at her. If you ever find yourself in the Grand Floridian, it's also a great spot to stop by Basin. They have a small little shop here, but you can get bath bombs, shower bombs, all the things for your hotel stay in this basin without going to Disney Springs. So FYI, we stop here often. The Grand Floridian merchandise. So they have a long sleeve top. They have this really great wrap. It looks like a scarf, but it's long. This nice little teapot. I'm super bummed that they don't have this. They have this Vineyard Vines polo with the Grand Floridian logo. They don't have that in AJ's size. Also a few cups, a little trinket tray. And then of course, the Loungefly. There's a bag, a crossbody, and then the ears. Look at how pretty the Florida sky is tonight. Really is showing off these days. In a turn of events, very off-brand for myself and for AJ.
Off-brand for you in two ways.
One, we are at the Magic Kingdom. Two, we took a bus to get here. Three, it's past my bedtime. So we bought Genie Plus today for Animal Kingdom. And when we were done, I was like, I should like stack some for the PM. And stuff was already gone from studios. There wasn't really anything in Epcot we wanted to do. And I was like, meh, I'll stack for Magic Kingdom and we'll see what happens. Well, we're here. It took us 16 minutes to get here on the bus, which actually isn't bad because Animal Kingdom is like on the farthest end of property compared to Magic Kingdom. So I'll take it. Also, still Christmas. It's the 10th. It's the 10th. There's Christmas bells. We also are walking into Magic Kingdom like right before fireworks.
Like 30 minutes before.
Fireworks are at 8:15. It is 7:46. We have 3 lightning lanes stacked right now. I'm gonna try to get a 4th before we go on Mansion, I think. Oh, we love street art. We have Mickey. We have Minnie being drawn here. We love the ambiance. So we navigated through a busy main street. It is 7:55 and our first lightning lane window starts at 7:35. So we have Mansion, Jungle Cruise, and Meet Mickey on Main Street. We're gonna see if we can squeeze in Pirates. Thunder Mountain must be down because it's not on the app. Because I was like, oh, I wanted to pick up Thunder, but never saw it. So we're gonna start with Mansion, see what we can find as soon as we scan in, because once you scan in, you can pick up your next one. So hold please. We're gonna do that in just a second.
Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
AJ has a Magic Band Plus, and so his Magic Band was like beating like a heart and being bright red inside Haunted Mansion. It was so creepy.
It just kept like, all of a sudden I felt something vibrate and I was like, what is that? And then it would bright red and it would just go boom, 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 and vibrate on my wrist at the same time. It was a pretty cool feature. It was hella creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, Pyro has started, and it's wild that at Disney World you can walk through Fantasyland during fireworks. And it's like over your head. It's so loud. every fireworks show needs Frozen 2 music. Say it now. This music can last in shows as long as it has. Frozen 2 needs to live on forever. Was anyone else scared of this part of Fantasia as a child? Because I definitely was.
Turnabout's scary.
It's scary. Oh, the original villain. So it's 8:32. We're headed to Pirates. This was the other lightning lane that we picked up at 8:08 after we scanned into Mansion and had waited our 2-hour window from the last lightning lane that we picked up.
I love Ohana music.
AJ and I, these booms are really loud for my story.
They're really loud.
AJ and I used to walk around DCA and lip sync to World of Color. So we're like professional Disney entertainment lip syncers.
This is true.
We've been sitting on Pirates for an awkwardly long time. Just sitting here, not going anywhere. Oh, we're moving. You can tell fireworks just ended because all the people are coming from Main Street, headed in. We are swimming against the crowd. Now we are headed to the world famous Jungle Cruise.
I think those horses are so old, they're still in black and white. Oh, guys, that pride of lions is protecting that sleeping zebra. Yeah, he looks dead. Tired, dead tired. Yeah, I would have said it rest in pieces.
So this is our last view in of Magic Kingdom during the 50th. So when we come back in May, first of all, we'll celebrate because Happily Ever After will be back. But second, I'll be interested to see what the castle looks like. Because I'm not gonna lie, she's pretty beautiful. We are headed into the Town Square Theater to meet Mickey Mouse. He has a 15-minute wait, but we do have a stacked lightning lane. He does only meet until 10 o'clock. So we are on our way. Hi, Mickey, how are you? You look so cute in your 50th gear. It's the gold shoes for me.
Yeah. Super dapper. Super dapper.
Super
Like
cute.
it.
We just met Mickey and it was really strange because it was the photo box instead of an actual photo pass cast member. And at the end, there was a screen with a tap for your Magic Band and it said, tap when you see your photos. Our photos never came up. So I'm glad I asked AJ to take a selfie because we may never get photos with Mickey now. So it is 9:35. We have been inside the Magic Kingdom for less than 2 hours. We did Mansion, Pirates, Jungle Cruise, and then a photo with Mickey in Town Square. We're headed out. This was it. It was a quick pop in. We stopped and watched some fireworks, took some photos. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that you have to pay for Genie Plus, but I am a huge fan of the ability of stacking lightning lanes when you're not even in the park that you are booking reservations for later. Now, it's not something that I have figured out for Disneyland yet, especially because you can't buy your Genie Plus before you get in the park like you can at Disney World. So I think Magic Kingdom has so many different rides that are available. It made sense for us to come here tonight. So we're gonna go get on a bus and head back to the resort. All right, you guys, let's recap for a moment. I am back in the hotel, heatless curlers in, about to get my pajamas on. We've started to pack, if that's what you call all these piles. We are not going home tomorrow, but we are switching hotel rooms tomorrow. We ended up adding one more night to our trip, super last minute, like I think the week before we left. So I could not get an additional room here in Jumbo House or even next door in Kidani. So we are moving over to Saratoga Springs tomorrow. We also could not get a studio, so we're in a 1-bedroom, which is fine because it'll be nice to be able to do some laundry and get everything squared away and kind of, I'm only gonna half pack. Like obviously I'm gonna take all my stuff, but I'm not gonna spend too much time organizing and making sure everything is like, I don't know. We're gonna just get by tomorrow, enough to move our luggage, and then once we get to do all of our laundry so we can go home with clean clothes, because that's my favorite, then I'll pack. Dinner at Ohana tonight was delicious. It's only our second time we've been there for dinner. It's one of those things that everyone raves about and loves, and I'm not saying that I don't love it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed our food. It's not necessarily the pace of dinner that I enjoy. You know, you get a salad course, you get a plate of, they're not appetizers, but it's like your noodles, your wings, your pot stickers, and then your meat comes out. Since everyone's ordering the same things, food is just cranking out of that kitchen. You know, you sit down, they give you your waters, they basically drop your salad and bread. And it's a great place, I think, for families, a great place if you want to just go to town and house some pot stickers. And it's a really great place if you're in a hurry, actually, because everything is pretty much grab and go for your servers. When I come to Disney, like, this is still my vacation. And I know I've talked about this before. While it is a theme park destination, I personally also treat it as a very nice, relaxing vacation. I like to have a few slower meals. I like to have many courses. You know, like we try to do a table service restaurant almost every night. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy like what we did at Topolino's every night, but just a place where you can sit, you can relax, have some good conversation, hear the people at the table around you, and enjoy some really good food. So that's more of what I look for when choosing my dining reservations. But again, we did have a great time. This is nothing against Ohana. I think there's a time and place for it. And today was that day where it worked out for us. It worked, the time worked. It was nice to be able to go on the monorail loop, show AJ's mom the monorail resorts. We didn't have a Magic Kingdom day, so she hadn't even seen the castle. So being able to sit at our table and see the top of the castle, it was golden hour, and the castle's painted that gold on some of the turrets on the top. It was just really beautiful. So we had a great time eating dinner, really enjoyed going around the monorail loop. She loved the Grand Floridian, and I mean, like, grand lobbies are just something special. And while the Grand Floridian may not be everyone's cup of tea, you can't deny that, like, feeling that you get when you see that lobby for the first time. So we did that. We didn't get out at the Contemporary. We just went by in the monorail and went back to the Polynesian before driving back to Animal Kingdom Lodge. From there, AJ and I popped out to the Magic Kingdom for just a couple of hours. We did 3 attractions and a character meet and greet in 2 hours. That was great. We enjoyed our few rides that we did, and meeting Mickey, even though I really don't care for that photo box situation. We did end up getting our photos, but we got, I think, like 4 families worth of photos on our photo pass. So that's kind of weird. Tomorrow we are headed to Epcot. Super excited because we have a Space 220 reservation. Those have been so hard to get, and since I knew we were going to be out 7 days during this trip, I made a Space 220 reservation for our very last day. So the reason why I made my Space 220 reservation on our last day was because when you book your dining reservations, you can book length of stay. Since we were staying 7 nights, I figured the odds of someone booking a Space 220 that 8th day were pretty low. That's when it's recommended to make like Topolino breakfast, Space 220, the things that are harder to get. And so I decided Space 220, we're going to do it this trip. I'm super excited. We're going to sleep in, we're probably not going to sleep in tomorrow. This is the one downside to some of the technical side of Disney these days, because since we're going to Epcot, we're probably going to get a virtual queue, and that's at 7, so I'm going to have to get up at 10 to 7. So I guess I'm going to do that, then I'll probably lay in bed for a little bit, and then get up and pack. So thank you so much for following along today. We'll see you guys tomorrow in Epcot for Space 220 reservations. See you later.